This is your diamond insight of qualifications of a presidential candidate. A spirited national debate has emerged around who qualifies to run for president in Zambia. Some argue that independent candidates cannot contest, while others raise questions about the so-called parentage clause. These issues go to the heart of our democracy, and they deserve clarity based on the Constitution itself, not speculation. The Constitution of Zambia Amendment Act No. 2 of 2016 is very clear in Article 101, which sets out the qualifications for presidential candidates and states that a person must be a Zambian citizen by birth or descent and at least 35 years old, a registered voter, ordinarily resident in Zambia for at least 20 years, possesses a Grade 12 certificate or its equivalent, and have declared assets and liabilities. Importantly, nowhere in this article does the Constitution require that a candidate be sponsored by a political party or that both parents be Zambian. This marks a decisive shift from the 1996 Constitution, which had more restrictive provisions under the Article 34(3)(b) of the 1996 Constitution, where it clearly stated that a person could only qualify if both their parents were Zambian by birth or descent. In addition, Articles 34(d) of the 1996 Constitution required that the candidate be a member of or sponsored by a political party. Both these clauses were removed and struck in the 2016 Constitutional Amendment. The striking off of the parentage clause was especially significant. Adopted in 1996, it became one of the most contentious provisions in Zambia's constitutional history, often viewed as a political tool to limit who could aspire to the presidency, especially after indication by former President Kenneth Kaunda that he wanted to contest the presidency in 1996. By 2016, Zambia had matured politically, and the law evolved to reflect a broader understanding of citizenship, one that values commitment to country over lineage. Similarly, allowing independent candidates, whether at parliamentary or presidential level, to contest restores the principle that leadership is not monopoly of political parties. The people, not the parties, are the ultimate custodians of sovereign power. Today, the Constitution protects the right of any qualified Zambian, whether party-sponsored or independent, to stand before the electorate and seek a mandate. That right cannot and should not be curtailed by outdated interpretations or political fear, either by political parties, those in power, or indeed by using legal gymnastics. As Zambia moves towards next year's elections, institutions such as the Electoral Commission of Zambia and the Constitutional Court must uphold this inclusive spirit. Our democracy thrives when it reflects the will and diversity of the people, and when no citizen is denied the right to lead based on who their parents were or which party they belong to, or indeed just by being Zambians they want to lead as president, MP, mayor, or councillor as independent. Could the August 2026 elections be a defining moment where Zambia sees its first independent president? The question is yet to be answered at the ballot.